But one of the worst results of being a slave and being forced to do things is that when there is no one to force you anymore, you find you have almost lost the power of forcing yourself. Rise and rise again, until lambs become lions. The very basic core of a man's living spirit is his passion for adventure. The joy of life comes from our encounters with new experiences, and hence there is no greater joy than to have an endlessly changing horizon, for each day to have a new and different sun. Believe in your infinite potential. Your only limitations are those you set upon yourself. Believe in yourself, your abilities, and your own potential. Never let self-doubt hold you captive. You are worthy of all that you dream of and hope for. To progress in life, I don't focus on how much I have done, but on how much I have yet to do. It's not that some people have willpower and some don't. It's that some people are ready to change and others are not. What helps you persevere is your resilience and commitment. Many times in life, we are held back from achieving our goals because we do not commit ourselves wholeheartedly. With an escape route in mind, we hold ourselves back from giving our all. You make the world a better place by making daily improvements to become the best version of yourself. Your inner strength is your outer foundation. I just want to be someone, to mean something to anyone. You have the power to heal your life, and you need to know that. We think so often that we are helpless, but we're not. We always have the power of our minds. Claim and consciously use your power. Every challenge you face today makes you stronger tomorrow. The challenge of life is intended to make you better, not bitter. The level of success you achieve will be in direct proportion to the depth of your commitment. Would you like to know your future? If your answer is yes, think again. Not knowing is the greatest life motivator. So enjoy, endure, survive each moment as it comes to you in its proper sequence. A surprise. One of the best ways to influence people is to make them feel important. Most people enjoy those rare moments when others make them feel important. It is one of the deepest human desires. The single greatest lesson the garden teaches is that our relationship to the planet need not be zero-sum, and that as long as the sun still shines and people still can plan and plant, think and do, we can, if we bother to try, find ways to provide for ourselves without diminishing the world. You have two choices: to conquer your fear or to let your fear conquer you. You attract who you are being. When you work at being the type of person that you want to attract, you attract those kinds of people into your life. Great goals make great people. People cannot hit what they do not aim for. You have come a long way and have won many battles. Whenever you're faced with a difficult or challenging situation, you'll overcome it. Yes, you can. Make the most of what you have and keep your standards high. Never settle for anything less than you deserve or are capable of achieving. Control your own destiny, or someone else will. Where did we ever get the crazy idea that in order to make children do better, first we have to make them feel worse? Think of the last time you felt humiliated or treated unfairly. Did you feel like cooperating or doing better? Real change is difficult at the beginning. Without the familiar to rely upon, you may not in as much command as you had once been. When things are not going your way, you will start doubting yourself. Stay positive, keep the faith, and keep moving forward. Your breakthrough may be just around the corner. We all have negative thoughts now and then, but we can choose not to dwell there and not to let them control us. Keep your promises and be consistent. Be the kind of person others can trust. Instead of complaining about the problem and blaming others for finding the solution. Talent is a wonderful thing, but it won't carry a quitter. You can't stop a soldier from being frightened, but you can give him motivation to help him overcome that fear. I have no such motivation. I can't have. I'm a witcher, an artificially created mutant. I kill monsters for money. Defend children when their parents pay me to. If Nilfgaardian parents pay me, I'll defend Nilfgaardian children. And even if the world lies in ruin, which does not seem likely to me, I'll carry on killing monsters in the ruins of this world until some monster kills me. That is my fate, my reason, my life, and my attitude to the world. And it is not what I chose. It was chosen for me. When you stop living your life based on what others think of you, real life begins. At that moment, you will finally see the door of self-acceptance opened. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. There is a vitality, a life force, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And there is only one of you in all time. This expression is unique, and if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium and be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, not how it compares with other expression. It is your business to keep it yours clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. You do not even have to believe in yourself or your work. You have to keep open and aware directly to the urges that motivate you. Keep the channel open. No artist is pleased. There is no satisfaction whatever at any time. There is only a queer, divine dissatisfaction, a blessed unrest that keeps us marching and makes us more alive than the others. Do not sit still. Start moving now. In the beginning, you may not go in the direction you want, but as long as you are moving, you are creating alternatives and possibilities. I need to stop getting into situations where all my options are potentially bad. You don't go walking into the proverbial lion's den lightly. You start with a good breakfast. Live long and prosper. To assess the quality of thoughts of people, don't listen to their words, but watch their actions. How to win in life. 1. Work hard. 2. Complain less. 3. Listen more. 4. Try, learn, grow. 5. Don't let people tell you it can't be done. 6. Make no excuses. No one wakes up in the morning and says, I want to gain 150 pounds, and I will start right now. When you start giving instead of getting, you make a difference. You can always give a warm smile, a sincere hello, a positive vibe, your attention, your time, your love, and kindness to those around you. One word of encouragement can be enough to spark someone's motivation to continue with a difficult challenge. Stop searching the world for treasure. The real treasure is in yourself. Who says you need to wait until you feel like doing something in order to start doing it? The problem, from this perspective, isn't that you don't feel motivated. It's that you imagine you need to feel motivated. If you can regard your thoughts and emotions about whatever you're procrastinating on as passing weather, you'll realize that your reluctance about working isn't something that needs to be eradicated or transformed into positivity. You can coexist with it. You can note the procrastinatory feelings and act anyway. Motivation is the fuel necessary to keep the human engine running. Anything which is physically possible can always be made financially possible. Money is a bugaboo of small minds. Everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but nobody wants to lift no heavy-ass weights. Intelligence is more important than strength. That is why Earth is ruled by men and not by animals. If reading makes you happy, do it. Whatever makes your heart sing and brings you joy, do that too. Remember to celebrate the small accomplishments along your journey because they will provide the support needed when the road gets rocky. Sustain joy by anchoring yourself with gratitude. Imagination is not bound by possibilities. The creative mind will always break the shackles, making the impossible possible. In short, physicians are getting more and more data, which requires more sophisticated interpretation and which takes more time. AI is the solution, enhancing every stage of patient care from research and discovery to diagnosis and therapy selection. As a result, clinical practice will become more efficient, convenient, personalized, and effective. We love being mentally strong, but we hate situations that allow us to put our mental strength to good use. Life's too short to walk around with your arms crossed and bottom lip poked out. Find a way to smile for yourself, even if it's as simple as licking the spoon clean or putting clean sheets on your bed. To summarize, using money to motivate people can be a double-edged sword. For tasks that require cognitive ability, Low to moderate performance-based incentives can help. But when the incentive level is very high, it can command too much attention and thereby distract the person's mind with thoughts about the reward. This can create stress and ultimately reduce the level of performance. Yawns are not the only infectious things out there besides germs. Giggles can spread from person to person. So can blushing. But maybe the most powerful infectious thing is the act of speaking the truth. Writers create impressions that inspire, stir emotions, evoke questions, and sprinkle seeds of awe. Before this generation lose the wisdom, one advice: read books. We all grow tired eventually. It happens to everyone. Even the sun, at the close of the year, is no longer a morning person.